guys, welcome to another episode of my Greek Pantheon series. Today we will be discussing Cassandra. I mentioned her previously in Agamemnon's video. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about her character. I really like her as a Greek character, though her story, like for most of the women, is tragic and unfortunate. So Cassandra was a princess of Troy. She was considered to be beautiful and very intelligent. Basically, the short of it is the god Apollo was smitten by her in two versions. One, she promised to love him if she was given a gift of prophecy, which he gave, and then she said, no thanks, I don't want to love you. And once you're bestowed with a gift from the god, it can't be taken back. So he cursed her, ruining the gift, saying even though she could see the future, no one would believe her. Okay, so number two in the version I like to think is that she didn't ask for any gifts. He just bestowed it with her, like bestowed it on her, hoping that it would win her favor. And it did not win her favor because she was like, I'm not about that life. And so he punished her anyway because he's mean. And I'm not a huge fan of Apollo, so I kind of think he's mean anyway. So I usually lean towards that version. That being said, she did have the gift of prophecy. She prophesied the fall of Troy and warned everybody not to bring the Trojan horse into Troy, but they ignored her and did it anyway. She prophesied to Agamemnon that if he went home, he'd be murdered, and he ignored her and was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So in some of the versions, it says that she wanted to stay a virgin because she wanted to be a priestess of Athena, but she was never made to be a priestess of Athena. In order to be a priestess in one of Athena's temples, you had to be a virgin. But many, if not all of the versions do say that after Troy fell, Ajax, one of the Greek warriors, did pull her out of Athena's temple, and then, stuff. And that made Athena really mad because Cassandra had been seeking asylum and protection from the goddess. And so Athena actually sank several ships when the Greeks tried to return back to Greece as revenge. What else is important about Cassandra? Oh, several versions talk about how Clytemnestra actually killed Cassandra right after killing Agamemnon. And so she was murdered. So throwing that one out there. Just rereading this because I felt like there was another point I wanted to make. Yeah, for his impiety, Athena sent a storm that sank most of the Greek fleet as it returned home. And apparently it's a scene that they do a lot of art for. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah, mostly they just really push her gift of, she's most famous for being able to see the future as a prophet, but nobody believing her until it's too late. Which you'd think after the first few times, you'd be like, oh, hey, she might have something going on. But I guess it was a curse bestowed by the gods. So I guess no matter how many times, you see, oh, she was right, you're just going to keep on not believing. Meh. All right, so that was Cassandra. Like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know if there's a character from the Greek pantheon that you have burning questions about and you want me to talk about.